bag packed. I got my phone directing.
So I like your ring, first of all.
Thank you.
What is that made out of?
Tungsten?
Really? Is it heavy?
It is. It doesn't feel. I'll show you after. It's not. It felt heavy before. It's not heavy.
Do you want to
anymore.
start over, or do you want to?
No,
just
we
keep
can.
going?
This is the wonderful thing about video is I can clip it wherever. Go for it.
One thing I learned at Q, get out of your comfort zone because that's where the magic happens.
Hey, one thing I learned at Q is that, gosh, Janine Ledford, you can sing and dance, girl. That was awesome.
I love doing videography, and I did an iMovie session, and I learned that you can swipe down and it splits the clip faster than anything that I've seen.
One thing I learned was John Carripo's session about making kids media masters. I'm going to just let them go and discover. We're going to start with Movie Maker and move on from there. But his tips were fantastic.
And it's been really fun having those one-on-one discussions with teachers and getting them involved in Twitter. And I know that in the next year, before next conference, we'll have a lot of fun doing Twitter chats together and just networking and expanding our PLN.
Is to find some time for yourself, to relax and to absorb what you have just experienced. It can be overwhelming and overpowering, and I discovered that this year.
Good tip is goformative.com. So check it out. It's a new program, website. You must look at it. Goformative.com.
I was having breakfast with Jed Butler this morning, and he said ed tech should be more about the ed and less about the tech. It's like, yeah.
I ended up learning stuff from my friend over here. You can't see him, but he's there. We were learning about, we were showing people how to use a mod that's part of Minecraft for making these non-player characters who can do things in the game that you program them to do. And I hadn't done it before, so I was playing around with it while he was showing our workshop participants. And that was pretty awesome, because now I'm not intimidated to try it myself.
So I learned that if you go to Wikipedia, which is for 11th grade reading level, if you cut and paste an excerpt, and then you scroll down on the left in Wikipedia, it says Simple English, and it can convert to Simple English, so my SPED students can understand it.
All right, one thing that I was just talking to somebody about that just absolutely blew her mind was using a product, or it's not really a product, it's an app called MoveNote. So you can screen capture your face next to some slides or a PDF. And you can just talk your way through a math problem or anything really. So that was kind of cool.
It's great to match faces to all the Twitter handles. And I really like the sessions in the Diverse Learner Symposium and talking about equity versus equality in our classrooms.
I learned that I need to act on my ideas because my brother Scott did a session where he said, go right now and contact an author and or an artist or something and invite him to come to your classroom. And I did, and before the session was over, I had it all set up to come to my classroom. So that was awesome.
How to use Pinterest, which is something that I just thought was just something that people went on to like learn how to do cookies and stuff like that. But I learned how it has an educational value behind it.
I learned that if teachers want to get that excitement and build that passion for trying new things and learning, they need to be here at Q. You've got to come here, you've got to experience it for yourself. Get all your teachers to Q. It's an awesome experience.
Coolest thing that happened to me at Q this week was I shared with the teacher how I actually put my personal recipes on OneNote. Last night she went back to her hotel room, created her own OneNote binder, and had to bring her computer today just to show me that she did that herself. So I gave a teacher homework, and she came back and showed me her homework.
It's not about technology. It's actually about the process and about the experience our kids have in the classroom. And technology is obviously a part of that, but when we just focus on technology, then we forget that we have kids, and kids deserve the very best of what we can give, and that's giving them an amazing experience.
First time lyric, the song we're talking, one more Johnny Depp.